You're probably thinking, this is silly. What could marketing and ice cream possibly have in common? Well, joke's on you, because you clicked on it. But no, the truth is, there's actually quite a lot in common. And no, I'm not talking about literally marketing an ice cream brand. Personally, I don't think the slogan, "Life is a bowl of Perry's," is particularly good unless you're okay with feeling the diabetes epidemic. However, there's a very powerful marketing lesson we can learn from this delicious sugar bomb of frozen goodness. Let me explain. So I love ice cream. I worked at an ice cream shop when I was in high school, and it's still my favorite food group to this day. The great thing about it is, no matter what flavor you're into or what you like, ice cream has you covered. There's ice cream with peanut butter, chocolate, marshmallow, almost any kind of fruit, pumpkin, coffee. The list is endless. I've even had an ice cream that tasted like cake, and I don't mean the sugary frosting flavor, no. This was literally like I was biting into the center of a piece of cake. Absolutely mind-blowing. There's just so many kinds, so many flavors, and that's exactly the point I'm trying to make here. All the options are overwhelming. Think about it. You walk into an ice cream shop and you see the menu of 58 different flavors of hard ice cream. So you sit there drooling, looking at the menu, seeing what flavor tickles your fancy. And 10 minutes later, you've got it down to 3 options. This is called the paradox of choice. When we have an overabundance of options to choose from, it makes it hard to pick from them all. As a result, we get caught in analysis paralysis and our decision-making process stalls out. Now, according to American psychologist Barry Schwartz, this causes feelings of anxiety and unhappiness. And even after people actually make a decision, they still feel stressed. This dark chocolate peanut butter is alright. Should have got the coconut mocha swirl. But even if you're not sure what flavor to get, when you're next in line at the counter, you're gonna pull the trigger on something. And if you're like me, you might even just say screw it and get 2. However, when we're talking about marketing, it's a bit of a different story. When we're faced with too many decisions and information, it hampers our decision-making process to the point where we don't make a decision at all. We simply just scroll on past the ad or click off to another page or website, and that's not good for business. Now, think about the last time you went to an ice cream shop that didn't have hard ice cream at all. Just the plain old chocolate, vanilla, and twist, right? How hard was it for you to make that decision? You probably knew what you were gonna get before you got out of the car. So when we're faced with fewer options, we have a way easier time making decisions and taking action. And not only that, we actually feel better about the decision we made. If you ask people whether they prefer chocolate or vanilla, most are gonna be able to give you a definitive answer. And that makes making a decision incredibly easy. And for people who are on the fence, boom, you got twist. Best of both worlds. When you only have 3 options, it's way easier to make a decision than if you have 58. And when it's way easier to make a decision, it's way easier to take action. And getting people to take action is what marketing is all about. That's why the best marketing is always extremely simple. Look at Apple, for instance. All their marketing is incredibly simple. Even back in the day, all their iPod ads had the black silhouette of a person with the white iPod and headphones that popped from the image. The iPod distinctively stood out from the image, clearly conveying to the viewer what the big draw was. And not only that, their actual slogan during this time was "Think Differently." And this was during a time when all the other headphones on the market were black. Meanwhile, Apple's headphones were literally white, just like in the ads. This was a genius marketing campaign. Now, let me dive into my computer and show you how this plays out with every business's biggest digital asset, the website. All right, so check it out. Let's say I'm in the market for a new patio, new fireplace. I want to entertain my guests out back of my house, and I need to get in touch with a concrete contractor because I'm looking for services. So I Google concrete in Janesville and I stumble upon this page. Whoa, this is busy. There's a lot going on here. We've got commercial, land development, a bunch of images, different services, bunch of logos. Holy cow, there's a lot going on here. I just want to, get in touch with this person, get a quote, and find out what it's gonna be like to work with them. I'm just distracted by all this crap. This is all just friction between me and working with this business. So I'm gonna get overwhelmed. I'm gonna click off and find another site. So I find this site and it says Janesville Concrete Pros. There's a button that says call today. There's a phone number I can click on to get in touch with them. Clearly a contact button right here. I scroll down, there's some information about them, a form where I can, get in touch with them. It's very easy, very apparent what the next move is to do here. They make it very easy, or we made it very easy for people to get in touch with this company and call them and get business, because that's the ultimate goal of your website, right? It's just a vehicle for getting people to get in touch with you and learn about your services and do business with you. So this makes it painfully obvious. It's so simple, so obvious what somebody needs to do to get in touch with this business to start working with them. This is your chocolate vanilla twist. This is your 58 flavors of hard ice cream that just confuses the hell out of somebody and leaves them sitting there, not so much drooling over ice cream, but just leaving this site and going somewhere where it's way more simple, way more modern, way more obvious what the next steps are to working together. So, yeah. So choosing between chocolate, vanilla, and twist is way easier and faster than choosing between a million different flavors of hard ice cream. Now, when it comes to your business, you want to make it simple and easy for people to make a decision and take action. With that action being for people to inquire about working with you, buy your product or service, sign up for your newsletter, whatever it may be. So in a nutshell, whenever you're doing anything related to marketing your business, make sure you're thinking ice cream. Cheers.